lakad matatag!
Normally.
Pick.
I mean, they could pick anything here. Marcy.
Yeah, well, they picked a Mossy, so now you
did.
can talk about that.
And Celery nearby does have the frostbite, but does he manage to find the hook?
Sure
Connection's
does.
there, and the battery assault, the rundown. Immersion looking like he's going to be giving up the first blood
Tofu gets last hit. Great start for Clockwork to have a...
themselves. And maybe if the other thing that I'll mention is like Gaimin not really a great hero to pick up that mech that we've been seeing so often as Techie's caught again. This time Dyrachyo sticks around, wants to take the fight, the blast off the damage. It's gonna be enough to bring him low, and Zibe able to clean up Dyrachyo. Back and behind the tower, Zibe on top of Dyrachyo, trading hits very happily. Throws out the bomb. That's only going to connect onto Celery there. Dyrachyo gets the pullback after the frostbite. Now, Zibe a little bit low. Has to retreat. Dude, he's level 3. Quinn is 6. Quinn goes for the roll-up. Tofu trying to chase him down. Otaker, he's pretty swift on this Marcy, but the rollback is going to be rough. Decides to go down, and, well, that's going to be enough to find the kill. Quinn picking it up and killing off the creep.
6. He can actually leave bottom lane. Ace gonna get hit 6 very early now. And when you're, suffering a little bit in early game, Wrath of Nature is extremely potent. So already definitely some concerns coming out for Into the Breach.
Trying to set up for the rune. It is an invis bottled by Quinn. Doesn't have the mana right now to go in. Yeah, they already took bottom. Why not? Keep that pressure on. Kadaro is level 5, getting close at 9 minutes here. Can maybe get another double nuke, but look at him. They pull him back in, find the kill onto Celery. Quinn takes down Immersion. So they do move in with Supreme, and now they'll lift back. Do they have any extra control for Quinn? It's not looking like it. Otaker pulls in Tofu. This is a kind of a crazy battle to go through for Gaimin Gladiators. Quinn rolls back in. Whoop, Tofu hook shots out. And everybody just trying to escape in the river.
They're ready for this move, it seems. Waiting for the power rune.
Already level 6. Avatos finds Quinn. The Fade Bolt kill. Nicely played and, well, pushes Tofu away. But
there's the hook
from long range connects now onto Supreme. Immersion moves into place, though, with the silence. Does he have another round of spells? Gets the toss back. Has an avalanche to escape. But Supreme still in trouble. Throws out that avalanche. Zibe moves in just to help prevent any dive.
Reach, but they got to keep this aggression coming, it feels like.
Playing around. And
Arcane.
Supreme finds that one.
Another hook.
Getting the hook shot. Kadaro making some moves. Avalanche toss. Tries to kill him off. Oh, he moves in and takes down that mine before he gets a chance to explode. Well played by Tofu to keep himself alive. And now Kadaro going to drop. Dyrachyo looks for that hook. Not quite on the mark. And Otaker shows
Dyrachyo's
up.
deep.
Pulls him back in. Do they have enough? I think that they do. Blast off kill. Celery now getting surrounded by spiders, but pops the ulti. Do they have anything to break this? Hook shot in.
My God.
Oh, the damage! Celery with the biggest CM ulti in the world, and it's still not enough to kill Supreme, but the rest of the team's going to clean it up after. They find a big old CM ulti. Shot of just making a lot of things happen on the map, but Supreme, kind of in no man's land. Can he get up to the high ground? Ace is up there with him too. The hook pulls him back in, but then the roll back and forth mech, it's not going to be enough to keep him alive. Ace is keeping himself alive, and now Tofu finds that hook shot, a couple more connections, and the NP gets out of harm's way. Great fight from Gaimin Gladiators.
This time they get a proper initiation instead of getting jumped on first. Trying to find something here. Got to be careful. Quinn's in the area.
Looking for it. Have the avalanche connects. The Greaves are done. Silence onto only one, but Quinn, it's enough. And the CM ulti, the lift to break it, tries to run away, but they kill off Kadaro. So 1 for 1, but it's Quinn that dies again.
And I believe that's now Techie Shard coming out. Yeah, it's finished. So they keep getting the perfect jump.
Tower in the mid lane. A pretty easy one.
Mines all set up in the area here, but Supreme, he's caught.
Oh, the root, the Wrath of Nature. Avatos tries to get away, and the roll-in from Rubik, he finds it. Steals it away. Guardian Greaves gets off. That keeps Supreme alive long enough for Zibe to move in, find the kill, and suddenly you lose one, but able to take down 2.
Nice little tumblers. Beautiful steal. Kadaro, I feel like he's really making this early game happen with Supreme. These steals time and time again.
Zibe runs on through, tries to find Tofu, gets the disarm, and that might buy Tofu enough time. Tumbler's toy and the TP out. Well played.
2 fancy little tumble plays. Nicely done.
Links away. And yeah, now they see Supreme. Thought about going there for a moment. Tofu still has that hook shot. Connects Supreme. Force-staffed away by Kadaro. And then the lift to separate. But the Wrath of Nature, the root onto 3. The turn, Ace right on top with the BKB. They run away on Kadaro. Quinn gets the Rolling Thunder run back. And look at Otaker. He can't do anything. He's stuck there in the Sprout. The entire team is getting pulled apart. And Marcy can't find a target.
And now Quinn wants more.
He's thinking about it, going in for a bit more now. Immersion. He might have to blast off to get out of here, or saves it to try and turn. Otaker can't find Celery, and the Diffusal Blade keeps him under control, but
Quinn.
There's the stun that they needed. Quinn in too far, pops that BKB, and now they can run at Celery a little bit more. Dyrachyo pretty far away. They can't quite connect. So they do manage, can hit pretty hard. I mean, these roots are so freaking annoying for Supreme, though. It just pops the BKB, tries to pull him away. Supreme, where's your help? The jump finds the backline. Okay, Ace under control, but Celery over to the side. It's more than enough damage coming out. Everybody's dying to Quinn. They're all getting pulled apart. Gaimin Gladiators, they're in on top of them. They find the Marcy 2, didn't get a chance to cast anything, and this is finally the moment that they've been waiting for.
Big timings there. The BKB, Dyrachyo able to stand his ground. And now with 4 dead, they can just go.
Supreme has to run away. Tries to get out of here, Invis, and they are keeping vision.
Ace just TPing in their faces.
Right on top of her. Otaker disarmed immediately. Has to run. BKB maybe going to have to TP out. And immediately goes for it, but
the hook.
It's not going to break. Oh, wait, he pulled him back in. Oh my god, he hit the timing. What? Okay, Otaker now just gonna die.
Oh my, that's 2 times now. The BKB is just doing nothing. An AC coming up soon for Ace.
I don't even know if they can kill Tofu. Smoke on smoke.
Dyrachyo's just hit.
He's on all of them. Tofu goes for the overcharge. Now the chase down, they've got him under control. They're not doing anything at this point at all. Otaker, get back over here. The entire duration of that BKB was getting dismembered. Celery staying alive. Dyrachyo running down Zibe, and yeah, everybody is just going to die here on the side of Into the Breach. Supreme, the last one to live, is just got to get him.
Scouting. The rockets are everywhere.
Immersion looking for the jump in. They find Kadaro, going to kill him off, and oh, are they going to try and blow up one? They do. They get Celery. Now Otaker in some trouble. So they got their CM, but are going to lose a couple afterwards as, well, Zibe out in trouble too. The Spider trying to hide away. Quinn catches him with the bash, and Dyrachyo pops that refresher, looking for the Shiva's run down. The Dismember is there, and they will kill them all off again.
Well, they got Celery.
There you go. Lions coming on out from both of the teams.
Supreme's like, my Ags, my courier's back in 10 seconds. Oh
no, the bash. Poor Supreme, he just wants to escape. The Dismember, and the last little punch coming from Dyrachyo to end his life. Kadaro also is going to go down. And as they clean up the last of these towers, GG is going to be called. It was a valiant effort from Into the Breach, but they again get knocked down by the Gladiators.
Some good fighting, right? From the 8 to 20 minute mark, it felt like, for Into the Breach. Some great spell steals.
No ideas.
Huh? Who
Me,
thought
I
that?
thought that.
Well, he proved you wrong.
Don't forget as well, Supreme. He's
Supreme.
Oh, man.
Maybe he goes up and gets his bounty at least. Okay, so that'll be the case. As Immersion.
Down bottom, drops, will go down to Celery, as well as Dyrachyo. So the quick and easy bring down.
Rude lane.
Yeah, all the top net worths inhabited by Gaimin Gladiators. This laning stage feels like everything's been perfect for him, and well, if you can get a couple Flesh Heap stacks, that would be even better. Immersion getting ran down, but they won't quite get him. Instead, Zibe that takes down Celery. Now, I don't know what you're going to do against this Pudge with the Vanguard, but maybe the magic damage is going to be enough eventually to force him back. And in fact, the timing when the Vanguard comes out is when they put the most pressure on Gaimin Gladiators. I don't know how, but it happened. Yeah, it's hard to push and pressure that Pudge. As Quinn gets some damage now onto Supreme. That's the slight use. Does have the Remnant to dodge it. Still good damage. Tofu moving in. They have the boat to land, and they get the kill. Tofu coming in at the perfect time.
He was going to slight dodge the boat, but yeah, gets lifted just slightly out of vision there. Perfect rotation from Tofu. Hook.
Finds
another
him again.
one. But the Donut's online.
The turn, this is big for him. Finds him right away. Dyrachyo goes down. Now Celery also in some trouble as they have the hammer landing. They take down Immersion, but Gaimin Gladiators dropping a couple of heroes. This Dawnbreaker, that move was
either way. Trying to get this tower, trying to open up map more.
Boat back off cooldown right now. Kadaro, Torrent, and I don't even think that they're going to need the boat for this one. As one last hit, the pull back in, Tofu there. He's pretty tanky on this tree, but Kadaro does eventually go down.
It's going to just, yeah, pretty much look impossible for them. Because Skywrath, this hero needs to get some kills early game or it just falls off super hard.
Can they do it? Duraccio, he's already popped it. There's the Dawnbreaker ulti. They're bringing everybody. As you said, almost no damage from immersion, but everybody else comes in for it.
And now here comes the rest of Gaimin Gladiators. They want to stop the push.
Who can they find?
There's a huge Kunkka. Oh, out of the chorus. Looking kind of ideal timing for the side of Gaimin Gladiators and into the breach. I think, yeah, it's going to get harder and harder as these moments go by now. Quinn?
Or they bring everybody and they fight him. The jump onto Quinn, but the torrent, it lands after.
Stolen
Still
again.
The chase down and the heal, trying to keep alive their carry out of that mid lane, and Overgrowth comes out, Immersion dropping lower, but the regen, the heal, it's all there. The turn, do they have enough? Duraccio, he's still huge on this Pudge with 2 already dead. Quinn has also fallen. Supreme gets the Remnant through to get away. Tofu steals Remnants. Now the chase down, trying to survive, but it won't be enough. Kadaro is going to fall to Ace. Just mayhem unfolding as 3 die from both sides. 2 heroes left alive. And
in a very comfortable spot is Duraccio. Duraccio's about to be online. He's about to have Ags done, so it's going to be that much stronger in the next few moments.
Can they kill him before he gets it?
Maybe
Moving
they can.
in with numbers. They have the silence. They have the Donal. They're trying to kill him off, and they will bring him down. So
Nicely done.
really well played by Into the Breach, prioritizing these heroes, but this is what we were thinking might happen. The Orchid comes out, the Torrent connects. Do they have enough damage? Supreme gets a little bit of distance.
He's okay.
And will survive.
Okay. Nice fight again with that being on cooldown is...
Oh,
it's stolen!
How do you like it?
Okay, that one does damage.
Yeah, it does a whole heck of a lot of it. Silence onto Celery, won't turn into anything. Ace now jumped upon. Otaker right on top of him with the root, and the CM ulti from up on high. Zibe finds him, the Remnant chase down, and the kill is there. Kadaro gets the Overgrowth, so Ace still stuck in the area. Stolen Leech Seed. Not sure if that's going to do enough, but Ace, he's just going to TP out the Remnant for it. The root, they get him! Supreme finds it!
Nicely done.
That is exactly what they needed, and what a BKB reveal for Supreme. Away underneath that tier 2 tower and more difficult to connect in for a kill. Almost done with that Deso too.
Yeah.
Only about 50 gold away or so for Otaker, but he's on a ward,
He stepped
and
in.
Duraccio finds him. And no save is coming his direction. Does turn with that shard, the hammer, trying to run away, but Celery drops the ulti, secures the kill, and that one hurts.
He wanted the Death Cell. He needed 1 creep for it. He was playing so patient for Solar Guardian, but then the combo somebody down before a BKB is going to come out. And then the Rum comes in and the root and everything, so
They're
it's not
following
easy.
this courier. They're literally just following the courier.
Hello.
Take me to your friend. And Kadaro, oh, you've been betrayed. The courier takes you down.
It's full split up for Into the Breach. They need to have Otaker.
Bye. Do they want to try and do something on Duraccio? No, just going to pull the creep wave past.
Yeah, he's got BKB. He's got Celery behind too. His 4-staff plus Glimmer.
Whoa.
Duraccio.
Okay, pops the BKB.
Okay.
Able to bait something out there on Supreme and didn't have to use a BKB. Oh no. But the
Duraccio.
turn, maybe a chance. A good amount of stun. The damage is out there, Boat. The Rum buff, it's going to be so hard to deal with. Can they kill him off in time? Celery just getting a full ulti off, but the Overgrowth does eventually come out. Otaker still chasing, but Duraccio got the blink away. The lift now. Otaker can't stay on a target, and Immersion is getting pulled apart. Ace now turned upon. Do they have the damage for him? I don't think so. They need to wait for that BKB to wear off.
Otaker's getting isolated perhaps too on the left.
Has to be careful with this one. The silence is out. Quinn trying to get away. A lot of time taken and only 1 hero dying in all of this fight.
Duraccio waiting for a blink.
And he's on top of all of them. But do they have the damage to bring him down? It looks like
He's
they
done.
do. Into the Breach, have they survived long enough to make it work? The Rum buff is worn off.
Oh my God.
Wind goes down, and they take down 3. Ready for this. Jumps in, finds Quinn again. The silence is there.
He said, come on, pop BKB.
Yeah, he's waiting.
Uh-oh.
Look. Needs to Remnant away. The Lotus keeps him alive for the moment. Pops BKB, turns to fight. That's already so much damage. And the Dawnbreaker ulti coming in. Do they have enough? Quinn down low, almost dead. Remnant through, gets away. He's on top of Kadaro. Can they kill him off? Otaker chases down and finds the finish
Oh my
on
God.
that Kunkka. They've already bought back now on Celery. Wants to get into this and help the rest of his team. That Lotus from Zibe helped so much to keep Supreme alive. And now Ace, he's completely isolated. But the root is there onto Dawnbreaker. Otaker tries to back away. Supreme runs in for another salvo. Celery, if he goes down, this is going to be a dieback. They can't chase anymore, but a huge win again for
Sprout, but he had, as we said, doesn't have the leash. Also doesn't end up connecting onto Supreme.
Duracio's at about half HP. Gonna pop Dismember now to try and make this reset go, but they're right on top of all of them. Otaker, Duracio turned upon, finds Kadaro. The big ulti coming from Celery, Zibe in no man's land, but they are now all on top of Ace. Quinn there trying to beat down Otaker. He is dropping, gets the complete teardown. Now a couple of buybacks, several of them used. Ace, he's already used his BKB. Immersion being controlled by Duracio. Force staff to the low ground will get brought down. Root onto Duracio. And Supreme maybe wants to go in for another round. The Root's there. Otaker there. Zibe has to get out of here. Gets pulled back in. Duracio's doing so much in this fight. Look at the blink in. He finds him again. Kadaro dies. And the big jump, but Ace
satanic.
He turns. Look at it with the BKB. Oh, Ace starting to beat him down. Supreme, he has to Remnant to get out of here. Way too much turnaround with that Satanic.
Otaker, this is his dieback perhaps.
Oh, if he goes down here, hits the big stun onto Quinn, but Duracio right on top of him again.
Links in toward the fountain, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of what causes a lot of it there. He has to be still a little cautious, even though they're in such a comfortable position. I say that. This isn't the base, you know?
Yeah, it's true. Zibe is getting pulled every which way now. Gets down to the low ground, but still trying to control him. Supreme running in and playing interference, so keeps alive the spider for a bit. Zibe, that hook looked like it went right through him, but won't quite be brought down yet. Celery still chasing, Ace on him. Dude, the meaning space created has never been more acute as Lotus, but finally they find and kill him off. So they won't connect with that boat. Boat down. Maybe with Rum buff wearing off soon, they can try and do something here. Remnant in.
The buildings, though.
Decide to find it. Ace is not caring even one little bit about anybody else. Rapier done. Okay, now Otaker moves on in. They're not going to know about this one. Can they find him to bring him down? The damage is there. Look at that crit. And now turning onto Ace, wanting to bring him down, but the big jump in. Root, the turn. Now in trouble, a couple more hits. This Rapier damage is starting to be immense, but Duracio runs right in front of him. Another Starbreaker, another hit. The Root there connecting and trying to take down Otaker. He gets the Force Staff away. They have the damage if they can keep on top of him. Overgrowth comes out. Otaker, the big hit. They find him again. Ace, he's right there, silenced to the side, trying to kill him off. Do they have enough to keep Otaker alive? No. And in fact, with Rapier now on the deck, the run through, Ace has it. There's the Satanic. The turn and the beatdown can commence. Hex out from the Rubik, ultra kill for Ace. And with that, Gaimin Gladiators are gonna win game number 2, closing out this series.
I would say still an absolutely amazing performance from the side of Into the Breach. Ace, he does get the rampage at the end.